The whole village was on fire the next morning, not with flames, but with anger, shock, and shame. How could it be Mbechi, the small man with the round head and tiny legs? He had lived in the village forest for years with his wife Ngozi. Everyone thought they were harmless. They never talked much. They walked together like two small shadows. But now his secret had come out. He was the one stealing people's ripe palm kernel, sneaking into farms at midnight, climbing trees like a lizard, and escaping into the dark. That very day, the elders called a serious meeting under the big tree at the village square. Even people who hadn't attended meetings in years came out. Chief Agata stood up and spoke. This is not just theft, it's wickedness. It's disrespect. We all trusted him. The village agreed. Tonight, the elder said, we move. That night, Mbechi and Ngozi were in their hut, quiet and tired. Their eyes were red. They had not slept well. Mbechi looked around their small compound. 2 empty sacks leaned against the wall. His short cutlass was hanging from the roof. His wife was sitting quietly, holding her knees. He whispered, I think they saw me well last night. Ngozi replied, we must leave this village before daybreak. But how? With what? Where will we go? As they were still talking, they heard footsteps from outside, then voices, then torches, then drums, the kind of drum that beats for shame. They both stood up at the same time. Run! Mbechi shouted. He grabbed one of the sacks and threw it on his shoulder. Ngozi picked her wrapper and ran barefooted into the back bush path behind their hut. But what they didn't know was that the youths had already blocked all the exits. This time, the village was ready. As they ran through the thick bush, trying to escape in the darkness, one boy shouted, There! I see them! The youths chased them, running fast. Mechi, even with short legs, ran as fast as his heart could carry him, but his sack was slowing him down. Ngozi tripped and fell, bruising her arm, but stood up and kept going. They ran past the riverbank. They ran past the old yam barn. They ran into the thickest part of the bush, but they didn't know that Chief Agata's son and 2 hunters were already waiting there. Suddenly, stop there! Torchlights flashed, sticks raised. There was nowhere else